It's been over 3 years since the release of Genshin Impact, and until now there have been up to 35 5-star characters been released, which is a lot. And considering long-time Genshin Impact player like myself, as you've guessed it, I've pulled for quite a lot of characters and currently only missing some of them, which is why today I think it's a good time to have a quick review of my account, sharing with you some of the characters that I've actually regret using my Primo Gems to pull for. Now guys, quick disclaimer is that all of the characters I will be talking about in this video are for my personal preferences and of course has nothing to do with the meta or any type of Genshin player. And also with me regret pulling for these characters doesn't mean that I'm directly saying that these characters are downright bad, as character in Genshin Impact has their own specific role and can do very decent damage when built right and put into the right team. But before we jump into the video guys, I just want to thank today's video sponsor, Tokyo Treats and Sakura Co. So Tokyo Treats and Sakura Co are Japanese subscription box services that offer snacks all the way from Japan right to your doorsteps. All their boxes contains a cultural guides booklet that tells you everything you need to know about what's inside the box, as well as the information about the snack's history, origins, ingredients, and other fun facts. So for Tokyo Treats, who's a monthly pop Japanese snack subscription box, you will get up to 20 of the latest exclusive limited edition and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited time. We have a unique Kit Kat flavor as usual, and this time around it's sweet potato. To my surprise, the taste of Kit Kat being sweet potato mixed together so well, I couldn't help myself but finish the whole pack within a day. You can also enjoy yourself with some little cute koala March Halloween chocolate. This brings me back to the past when I loved to have these as an afternoon snacks after school. They also pairs very well with all of these adorable mini Halloween chocolates as well. But one of my most favorites so far is the Monster Bubblegum that comes with an amazing soury lemon flavor. Definitely hit the spot because lemon is my favorite flavor, and there are many other snacks for you to try out as well, so you can definitely invite your friends and family to enjoy these together. Now Sakura Co is a monthly authentic Japanese snack subscription box. Sakura Co is supporting local Japanese snack maker. Each box comes with at least 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and special Japanese tableware. We have the Hinaripon, seasoned with a touch of salt and balanced spice. I usually love these snacks because they are very easy to eat and it's not too sweet for me. Have a try with the hot Wasanbon Senbei that's coated with gentle sweetness, so it's very easy for you to have light snacks without indulging in too much sweets. Now if you're a fan of cinnamon, then the Niki Yatsuhashi is a really unique snack that comes in Sakura Co box. Well, at least for me, because I personally have never tasted any upfront cinnamon flavor cookie, so I definitely really enjoyed this. We have many other treats as well, like the matcha cream cookie. If you're a matcha fan, definitely have tried this out because the matcha cream just melts in your mouth and was one of my favorite snacks. Now Sakura Co always sends out a piece of tableware every month, and for this month we have the brocade flower dish, hand painted by artisan at Bloom with the traditional hues of indigo, vibrant flower motif, and vermilion red blooms. A beautiful piece of tableware added to my collections of all of the lovely pieces that Sakura Co have sent me, so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co for sponsoring this video. Now they gave me a coupon code to share with you all, so you can experience these snacks for yourself. For more information guys, check my description box as my pinned comment to get access to the link with the coupon code. Long ago, actually that was 3 years, not that long ago, we got Hoyover's very first Genshin Impact trailer introducing some of the first character of specific region. Damn, he looks like he can cook. Okay, she seems to be able to throw some stones. Yes, anime waifu, let's go. Oh wait, is that a boy or a girl? Our first candidate is Sino. I'm sorry Sino fans, don't be mad at me, but for some reason I couldn't really identify whether or not Sino was a Hispano or waifu at first, which was really weird. Okay, so here's the thing, this TCG specialist maniac is actually very fun to play. He has very unique attack animation and his damage level is pretty high, not to mention he has aggravate backing him up, so yes, that scales his damage ceiling to even higher. So if that's the case, then why did I kind of regret pulling him? And well, that's because after pulling for Sino, he came out to be a character that I use the least on my account. Mainly because if you didn't know, then I am a Kuching main, and what does Sino do? He competes with Kuching. And while as a lovely Genshin Impact player who puts waifu favoritism above everything else like I am, yes, Kuching will always have the usage spot. But well, that's also is only part of the case, because you see, even though Sino deals very good damage number, he's actually hard to master. His gameplay mechanic can be a bit frustrating to play around with at times, with you dealing around with his burst uptime and the timing of your support character as well, alongside with constant knockback without a shield, and during group situation he can knock enemies around when it's important for him to has them group up. So all that can be hard to play around with, not to mention me having a C1 Sino. Why a C1 Sino, you may ask? Well, it was me trying to get my girl Candice and I was kind of building my pity as well. But yeah, I messed up and Candice have eluded me ever since. Art is lovely, art is the life as they say, and art is where you get to spend more time with your own personal assistants and drawing whatever the hell you want. Yes, the man is Albedo. Until this day, he's still one of the most mysterious characters that I have met in Genshin Impact, simply because I have no idea what the hell is going on inside the man's head. But yeah, it's been a while since we last got to see him in the story quest, so I would love to get to see him once again. Now, regarding Albedo, he's a character that was in a weird situation. For when he was released, he did pretty well due to his amazing off-field damage, and yeah, while Geo wasn't as bad as it was now. I used Albedo quite a lot back then as he could fit into multiple teams, but as time goes on, more and more amazing off-field sub-DPS character arrive. Albedo definitely lost his place, most importantly because of his element, which is Geo. Not only did Geo hadn't got any buff, but more so there's absolutely no elemental reaction with other elements apart from giving you a shield. Dendro arrival could have been the best and maybe the only chance of Geo ever becoming a good element, but now that is the past. I think Geo would always be Geo at this point, and the only thing you can do most of the time is focusing on raw damage output. So with Albedo, I wouldn't say it's that regretful pulling for him, but considering we almost never use him in our team, it's kind of sad and would have been better to save the primos. Now, who knows, Navia is a Geo character, and if Hoyoverse do have some love for her and make her into a phenomenal Geo character, Geo might find his place again. She sneezes, she is absolutely beautiful, she dances, and she's perfect. But Hoyoverse is the true god of Genshin Impact, and when they decide to say nope, you're not perfect, it is what it is. From what becomes of one of the strongest nuke character in Genshin Impact, Eula has seriously fallen behind. And I would say she's probably the character that was forgotten about the most. I loved Eula gameplay when she came out because whenever her burst pop, it deals a lot of damage. If you got enemies grouped up together, it's basically a guarantee to clear out the entire floor of small mobs. However, physical is still physical at the end of the day, and Eula was a victim of that, for there was absolutely little to no buff toward physical character up until now, making them seriously fall behind other elements that have access to elemental reactions and VV shred. So now after so many characters have been released, it's so rare for me to have a chance to use Eula actively, unless I deliberately build a team for her and play around with her. But when tackling challenging content like the Abyss, there's almost no room to use her, especially when there are so many amazing team builds out there. I wouldn't say that I really regret pulling for Eula since I love her playstyle, but it's more about me being sad that her true potential was held back by her element and it's hard to use her nowadays. Remember our lovely silver hair waifu of Inazuma? Well, I guess she was bullied so hard by the Genshin Impact community that Hoyoverse had to introduce her brother into the game so that he can protect her. Well, apparently it was the other way around instead. For now, Ayaka is still holding up so well within the meta, yet Ayato have been starting to fallen off quite significantly. I remember when they introduced Ayato, I was kind of for sure that these two characters would work amazingly well on the same team, but while it's not too much, I mean, they can work if you want to, but it will just hold back their fullest potential, so most of the time we just have them on separate teams. I love Ayato from his playstyle because his fast E-skill attack animation looks so damn cool, but yes, other than that, it's really hard for him to compete with other Hydro DPS that have been coming, especially when new villets have just been released. And yeah, there's Furinas as well. Many characters that are capable of performing a lot better while doing everything that Ayato can do made him really hard to compete. So nowadays it's more or less just Ayato fans using him, and of course it's for me too. I just occasionally have him on the team to play around with. Lenny is the greatest magician in Fontaine and one of the first characters we got to meet and support wholeheartedly when we arrived in Fontaine. Plus, he's also the very first 5-star Fontaine character we get to pull, as well as featuring his absolutely adorable sister Lynette, which definitely tempted me to pull on his banner as well as getting him. And boy oh boy was I right, not only did I got Lynette, but I got Linny to play around with as well. Really like his playstyle since I'm somewhat familiar with Ganyu charge attack, not to mention Linny is a very powerful parable user as he's capable of dealing really good numbers. And so if everything is really great about him, then you might be asking, Tom, why did you regret pulling for this character? And well, the answer simply is that after pulling for Lenny, I am absolutely out of Primo Gems, not knowing that some of the upcoming Fontaine characters were really good as well, especially, you know, Novelet and many other characters, leaving me having to choose the character I pull from here on more wisely so I don't lose out on Primo Gems, especially when I'm someone who's usually safe up for waifu. And so those are some of the characters I regret pulling for, guys. There have been so many 5-star releases ever since, and if you've been playing for a while, I know you have pulled for some too, so let me know down in the comment section, guys, which character you regret pulling, as I love to have a discussion there. Now if you're new to the channel, guys, don't forget to subscribe as I post a lot of Genshin Impact guides and fun videos like these, so I'm sure the videos will be very valuable and enjoyable for you. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me till this part of the video, guys, and with that I wish you a super day and I will catch you on my next video.